basically all, most of these things are very narrative driven for us, and it's a hard thing to kind of try to articulate specifically. I mean, we wanted the audience to understand that every small little niggling question that you have about Lost would be impossible to answer in the course of the show. Our goal as storytellers were to tackle the big questions and try to kind of bring the character stories to a satisfactory resolution. But if you're kind of wondering, who exactly the guy is, say he shot on the golf course, probably you're not going to get that answer in the series. And so, and as far as Damon and I are concerned, the story that we're telling in Lost, we plan to end on May 23rd. I mean, we have no plans to do any sort of sequels or spin-offs or anything. And we set out to tell the story. The most significant thing that happened for us in the course of telling the story was our ability to negotiate an end date with ABC in the 3rd season of the show, and now we're bringing the story that we plan to tell to a conclusion. Now that said, we've also acknowledged that we are not the owners of Lost. It is owned by the Walt Disney Company, and it is a incredibly valuable franchise, probably ultimately worth, billions as opposed to millions of dollars. And we completely understand that the Walt Disney Company will most likely choose to continue to make entertainment under the Lost moniker at some future point. And we like to point out this sort of example of the Terminator. Basically in the second Terminator movie, Arnold got the bad guy got dumped in molten lava, and basically it seemed like it was impossible for the film to continue, for the series to continue, but they went on and made 2 other sequels and a television series. So, there is no way when you tell a story that you can tie up all the loose ends. There are probably many creative minds who will come and pitch stories to ABC and say, these are other ways we can take Lost and do other stories using this franchise label in the future, and that's great. But the story that we wanted to tell was this television series, and it ends in May.
Okay. So next question we're going to ask for Tim.